So guys, I'm going to show us how to do a proper hand washing, proper ways of washing our hands. So as you guys know, proper hand washing is one of the best ways to prevent contracting COVID-19. So I'm going to show us how to do proper hand washing in order for us to prevent contracting COVID-19. So first of all, have to turn the water on just a little bit. So while the water is rushing out, we have to wet our hands like this, and then we'll apply soap. So after applying soap, we rub our hands palm to palm, and then wash the back of our hands and in between the fingers like this. And then after that, we clasp our hands together and rub our thumb, rub digits, the other side, and after that we rub the tip of our fingers on the palm in a circular motion like that, so that I can wash our nails, and then the same for the other side. And make sure we do this for like 20 seconds, and after that we have to wash 1 inch above our wrist like this, like this. So when we're done with that, we now rinse our hands this way like that. When we are done, we grab a clean paper towel and then we dry our hands. After that, we use the same paper towel to lock the tap. So guys, in washing our hands, there are 2 methods in which you can wash our hands. First of all is by washing with alcohol, which is also a very safe method of washing the hands, which is by applying the alcohol on our hands and then rubbing on our hands, both front and the back. That's how we wash through by using alcohol. Good afternoon guys. Today we'll be discussing about how to properly wear a face mask. So first of all, we guys know that there's an ongoing coronavirus everywhere around the world, and the virus is a very deadly virus. So in order for us to prevent ourselves from getting this virus, we need to know how to properly wear our face masks. So first of all, I'm going to describe the parts of the face mask. First of all, you have here is the posterior part of the face mask, and here is the posterior part of the face mask. So on top of the face mask, we have an iron strip here that helps the face mask to properly hold our nose in hold our nose in place properly. And here we have the ear loops that we'll put across over our ear. So how to wear our face mask is this: you place the face mask on top of the nostrils, and then you try to press on the iron strip here, and then you pull the ear loops over the ear, and then you push down the face mask so that it can cover your jaw properly. And then after doing that, you have to press gently on top of the face mask to ensure that it covers all the sides of the face mask, both up, down, right and left. So you make sure you cover every space so that there is no air entering here and then no air entering here. So that's how you properly wear a face mask.
Everyone is required to wear face mask at all times, especially in communal areas. Everyone is required to register themselves, submitting to a thermal check. Encouraging distancing using behavioral and wayfinding markers on the floor. Limiting the number of people in communal areas and shared rooms. Maintaining hygiene of shared facilities and amenities.
So I hope after this video meron tayong matutunan about COVID-19. Okay? So let's go straight to the questions. So ano nga ba yung ating novel coronavirus? Okay? So what is the definition of novel coronavirus? A novel coronavirus is a new coronavirus that is not had been previously identified. So COVID-19 is basically a new strain that has not been encountered before. And therefore, kaya wala po tayong masyadong idea on the treatment, and wala din tayong vaccine for this one because it is a very new strain. Okay? It is not the same with the coronaviruses that are already circulating among us. Example that will be yung ating common cold. Okay? So that is your novel coronavirus. How does the virus spread? No? So there are two major ways, no, on how the virus will spread. Okay? It commonly spreads through respiratory droplets or small particles. So pag tayo ay umuubo, tayo nag-sneeze o nagsasalita or even breathing, there is a possibility that we will spread the virus through these small droplets. Okay? There is another way, no? It is said to be na the virus can also be spread through aerosol, meaning despite not kahit hindi siya naka-pack into droplets, pwede nating spread yung particles ng virus. But the main way to spread the virus will be using your respiratory droplets. Okay. Now, no establishing the fact that this virus is spread through your droplets, kaya kailangan natin ng social distancing because we can minimize the spread through droplets if we maintain a certain distance. That is recommended by the CDC around 6 feet or 2 arms length. No? So kailangan po nating i-maintain itong distancing na to. That's why it is very, very vital that in public places, in people that are closely packed, no? Especially, for example, sa mga groceries, mga ganyan, sa palengke, we maintain certain social distancing so that we will minimize the effect of the spread by droplets. Okay? So, ayan nga po, your droplets can also land on surfaces and objects and be transferred by touch. But sabi ng CDC, it is not really proven that you can get the virus through these objects. They say that it is very, very unlikely. Okay, so I hope malinaw tayo doon. So the virus can be spread through droplets, through aerosol, and in unlikely cases, it can also be spread in certain objects or surfaces. That's why we also make sure na we disinfect the things that we usually hold on to, mga doorknob, our phone, our yung mga common na gamit na ginagamit natin, laptops, mouse, kailangan nating linisan yan because there is a very, very small chance that we may contact the virus through some objects. Okay. Does CDC recommend wearing mask? Of course, no. Wearing mask will minimize the effect or minimize the spread of your virus. I-clarify ko lang po na despite wearing mask, there is still a possibility that we can spread the virus. Ang ginagawa lang ng mask natin is to minimize spreading the virus because mas makikita naman ninyo, it is spread through droplets and wearing mask will deflect some of those potential viruses, no? Kasi yung ating mask acts as a physical barrier. Ayan. So very important that we wear mask in public settings, no? So, such as a grocery store, pharmacy, sa palengke, gas stations. Okay? Ayan. And also, yun nga din, reminder again that we need social distancing because yun nga po, yung mask natin, hindi niya totally madidispel yung spread ng ating virus. It's still important that we maintain social distancing. So, 6 feet away. So, am I at risk for COVID-19 from food packages or products? Ayan. So there is still a lot that is unknown about COVID-19 and how it spreads. Coronaviruses are thought to be spread most often by respiratory droplets. Although the virus can survive but on a short period on some surfaces, it is unlikely to be spread from domestic or international mail products and packaging. So right now, in this time, in this pandemic, nauso na yung ating pag-order through Shopee, through Lazada, through food carrier like your Food Panda, the Grab Food, no? So sabi ng CDC, it is very very unlikely that we get the virus through these products, no? So still, pagka na-receive natin yung mga products na ito, we try to clean them, no? I-observe pa rin natin yung certain precautions, no? Kasi meron pa rin very small chance that we get the virus. Okay? So the answer there is that it is possible, but it is really unlikely. Okay? So now, what cleaning product should I use? So clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces such as table, doorknob, light switches, countertop, handle, desk, phone, keyboard, toilet, faucet, and sinks. If the surfaces are dirty, clean them using detergent or soap and water prior to disinfection. To disinfect, most common EPA-registered household disinfectants will work. So, recommendation ng CDC will be to use at least 60% alcohol, ethanol or isopropyl alcohol. That will do. Ano po ba yung ginagawa ng alcohol natin to remove the virus? It actually doesn't remove it. It doesn't kill it. Usually the alcohol will inactivate the virus, and pag inactivate yung ating virus, there is less likely to reproduce and spread from person to person. That is why it is vital na meron tayong alcohol, no? So we can disinfect yung mga common na objects na ginagamit natin, tables, doorknobs, light switches, for example. Okay? So also, ano rin po yung effect, that will be another question. Ano po yung effect ng detergent and soap? No? How does it prevent the spread? Your soap and detergent, no, they can potentially inactivate the virus. So the soap and the detergent will have an effect on the surface of the virus that will inactivate it. So very effective din po yung detergent and soap natin. Okay, so yan po yung yan po yung reminder. So we can use alcohol, we can use detergent and soap in disinfecting the products that we commonly use. Now, what should I do if I get sick or some of my family members get sick? No? So most people who get COVID-19 will be able to recover at home. No? So CDC has directions for the people who are recovering at home and their caregivers, including staying home when you are sick, using a separate room and bathroom for the sick, and washing your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. But here in the Philippines, no, so hindi iba yung ating protocol, wherein as much as possible, pag meron tayong suspect ng mga COVID-19 cases in our family members and friends, we will try to report them. Okay, we will try to report them, and the municipal health office will do some steps, no? And they will try to determine if need ng swab testing or ng rapid testing. No? So it is actually in our area, it is not actually advisable to stay at home and don't report these potential cases. So kailangan po nating i-report yan sa ating rural health unit or sa municipal health office. Okay?